Hello friends, so Linux provides multiple options to search the patterns. We are going to learn Grep command today, and that is used in daily environmental life of Linux admin. So I will start with Grep command. Suppose we wanted to search the word root from etc/passwd. It will search the word root, how many times it came inside this file. Now, if I wanted to search capital R root, it will not search the word because it is case sensitive. To find it, you have to use -i option. Now it can find. -i means ignore the case sensitive. Okay, so where this is used, so once your server is rebooted and you are trying to find out the logs why my server was rebooted, then you always need to go to messages logs, and there you need to find out only the 11th May logs because the server was rebooted today. Then how do you search this pattern? So simply you need to do grep -i reboot messages file, because you are already sitting inside where log, so you can give them a file name, as you had to give the full location of the file. This server is not rebooted, so no output came. If you try to find out with boot, no output came because I have not rebooted it. Let's try to search this UID. Let's see if it can find out. See, now it has find out the message is only related to this UID. And now if suppose we wanted to check the logs only for 11th May, then how we can check? Simply you can do get messages grep -i 1000. By this way also you can find out messages. And we wanted to check only 11th May logs. Then what you need to do, you have to put quote sign here and just copy this data and close this. And now you can find out only 11th May logs by this way. So this can work with single quotes as well and with double quotes as well. Both are fine. What is the use and what is the difference between this single quotes, double quotes and without quotes? Meaning, if now you try to find out, because there is a space, it will not be able to find the exact pattern match. See, now it is saying no such file or directory because it is considering the last word 11, which was, it is saying there is no such file or directories. So that's the huge difference using or finding the pattern that includes space. This we was the video. How many times the word came? It says root came 4 times. Now you can see here it came 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So usually this question comes in Regex exam as well. Sometimes it will come by searching only the word at how many places root were present. So it says at line number 1 and line number 10 the root was present. So what we learned simple search, and then we learned case sensitive search. Then we learned only word search, means it will search only the word root, how many times it was written. We learn -c option that will count only the root word, how many times it came in the file. We learn option and that how many at what line it came. We learn that as well. Now we need to learn how many times the root word come. We only to find out the word root, nothing else. Let's search the word root. So we need to use option -w. W will find out only the word root. You might not be seeing the difference here. Let me show you where it can show the difference. Here it is if config -a, and now we need to find out the word inet only. Now first let me find out the word inet, grep inet. It says inet came these many times, and it also gave the output of inet 6, which we were not looking for. We were looking for the output only inet. So what we need to do here, even if we use -i, still it will paste the same output, like it is pasting the output that are not required as well. So in that case you can use -w option. It will now paste only the output where inet is written. So where this command will be useful? This command will be useful in case of when any service is down. Suppose, so it says rsync came 4 times here, but we are not looking for these rsync. We are looking for only this one rsync. So how we can do that? Simply we need to do -w. Now it is giving the output that we were looking for. Now let me show you one more thing. Once you will go try to search the port number when port is not connecting in real environment. In that case, that is very useful command. Now let's check. I wanted to check who is using 873 port number, like which service is using 873 port number. It says these using, but these are the words that also included the 873, but we were not looking for this output. So in that case, you need to use -w, and you will be able to see only the port number that was not connected. So in these cases, in real environment, this command is very helpful. Suppose we will say that we want to check the port number 11. See, it is port mapping service because I use -w. Now let's check -i. Let's say these many applications or services using, that is a pattern match. But we don't want to look into the so many services. To look into the specific service, you will use -w option, and that will give you the exact output that you were looking for. Same case happen in case of netstat-nr. This pasted the routing table of the server. But this is not a production server. In production server, output would be huge. So if you are looking for a specific IP, then you can use the same command, -w option. Check the other commands. So etc passwd is giving that much output when we are trying to check. Now suppose we wanted to check the word root from etc passwd, but we wanted to check other two lines after the root coming. Then how we can check? Simply you can do grep -A2 root etc passwd, or you don't have to type these much long command. You simply can do this one. Now what it is showing? It is showing you the output of root as well, and because it was using the two place. I will show you the option N without A2 first. So root is coming at number 1 at number 10. But what this A2 command is doing, it is pasting the output of next two lines after the number 1 where root is coming. Same with the line number 10, it is pasting the output of other two lines. So even if you wanted to see the lines after the word, you can use this command. A is for after. Simply same way you can do with B. B is for before. It will paste the output that has been used before the word root in both the lines. Because root was in first line, here I did not paste any output because nothing was there above it. Let me check by RWD command. We will use -n2. We wanted to check first two lines. If you see, first line was only, let me check -n option. So first line was only root, nothing was above it. So that's why B option did not work here. But it worked in the case of line 10 number, and it pasted the output of line number 8 and line number 9. Same way, if you wanted to see the output, what is like before and after this root usage, then you can use option C. C means you can say center or common, means it will paste the output before and after the line number root. See, it is pasting the output after one because first line was root, but here in this case root was in 10th line. Now it is pasting the output of first two lines above it and next two lines below. You can use this option as well, and this will be useful if you wanted to see above and below lines apart from the root. Now let me show you one more thing. It is pasting the output, but what if I put the option C before and option N later? You see here, option N is not working here, means because you are counting how many times root came. So it does not matter where you are using it, because C option work only in case of counting the words, not to print the words. Let's try now other pattern match. This is called caret sign. As I told you before, Linux uses each and every special characters. So now what it is showing? It is showing the output of only the line which is starting with root. So only the first line is starting with root. That's why it is giving the output of only root. Same way, if we wanted to find out dash, and if you wanted to find out what is ending, then we have to put the $sign. It will tell what is ending with $sign are root and student. And if you say no login, it will say these many users have no logging option enabled. So pattern matching can be done by this way as well, to find the word starting and the word ending. And this also usually comes in Red Hat exam, that find the word that is starting with root or find the word that is ending with no login or bash. So we wanted to find out the word other than root, then we have to use option V. V means find everything other than that word that we have asked. So it is finding every word other than root. So -V option is used in case of scripting also. So these were the basics of grep command. We will go advanced in this command in further class. Thank you for today.